Hi, I am Jamie. There, I fixed it just in time. And welcome to our show, Sci-Fi-Vision Presents The Librarians, the next chapter in the Illustrious Livestream. We are talking tonight about the first and second episodes of second season, but thank you if you are here joining us. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe to Sci-Fi-Vision, and check out all our videos, interviews, and everything on our video tab. And of course, our other lives on our live tab. We have Silo Lives on Mondays, our Fandom Access with a bunch of different shows on Tuesdays, and now this on Wednesdays. And at some point, maybe, I think we'd said probably tomorrow, I think we were talking about doing it. We're probably going to be doing a live stream to talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day. So make sure that somebody is texting me. So make sure that you join us then. But yeah, like I said, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. But thank you if you are joining us. Hello, both of you. How are you doing? And did you enjoy the episodes?
Yeah, they're fun.
I think so too.
And I really like the addition of Dominic Monaghan as Merlin. That's definitely a different take.
Yeah.
For sure.
I like how I like the way he's playing it with a very whimsical nature.
Yeah. I really like him too. I'm kind of a little disappointed that he might not be the good guy. I mean, I don't know if I don't want to say I'm surprised. I don't know. I'm really surprised. But yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. It wasn't what I expected. Because usually Merlin, in the stories I've seen.
It depends on what you've seen, because Merlin, he's been depicted both ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be anything.
Yeah, it does depend. Wow, but either way,
I
like
chaotic good at times.
True. Yeah, but I like his character. I'm obviously we're going to see a lot more of him, I think, other than just this first episode, especially considering the connections he has to Elaine and Camelot and everything. I'm sure we'll see more of him soon after this one. But yeah, but I was going to say the first episode's about the statue. I liked this one. I thought it was fun, and I kind of liked the fact that they weren't all getting along, and it was about that, and they kind of had to work together to make it work. And I think that the statue, when it became real and was running around, was really funny. It was a little silly, but it was funny.
Yeah, especially when it was like swimming. That was my favorite part, when it was swimming and the coach saw it.
Yes, yeah. You know what, though? It kept reminding me, I don't know why, maybe it did to you too, AJ, or maybe it was just me, but it kept reminding me of the Tourette statue from Lost. I kept thinking about that.
No.
Okay, well, let's make it think about that.
Yeah, no. I when it was running around, it looked kind of...
No, not when it was running around. When they showed it in the case, it was making me think about it.
No, I know, but I'm just it was... Even for this show, I thought it was a little ridiculous with the animated statue.
It was, but it was cute. I mean, it was funny. Like I said, it was silly. It was funny. I didn't totally dislike it. It was a little over the top, but it was still good. But yeah, I like that they had to figure out how to do a little better as a team, and kind of work through some of their issues in this one. But yeah, I don't know. I liked the episode. What do you guys think about this one in particular? Specifics.
I think it did a good job of announcing all the characters in the beginning for people who either forgot or new people that are interested in the show.
True, yeah.
I mean, it started out really strong with this mummies too. I'm like, you can't beat like being chased by a bunch of mummies in the beginning.
Yeah, they are.
But I thought it was nice that he was like, I'm the senior librarian. This guy's a historian. This one's my scientist, and this is the guardian. In case you forgot.
Well, I don't think it was so much in case you forgot as please watch our show if you haven't seen it before.
I mean, it explains it great for people who haven't seen it before. I hope more people watch it.
Yeah, I think you can definitely jump in to this at any point and still.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you shouldn't watch it all. I think you should watch it.
Well, that's the thing too. It's the type of show where if you watch one episode and you enjoy it, then you can go back. I'm pretty sure they're on. I'm pretty sure they're free on Prime. The original series and all the movies are on there.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah.
I know you can watch the newer stuff on Electric Entertainment app as well, so you can at least catch up. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I
actually,
think,
yeah, you can actually, yeah, you can watch. Yeah, they probably have the original series on that too.
I
yeah.
just watched it on good TNT.
I wouldn't know. The Electric app kept crashing on me.
Oh, really?
I have not tried it because I have cable, so I haven't had a reason to try it. But that kind of stinks if the app isn't working. But
And it's and the app for the TV, that just goes to a black screen, and I had to turn my TV off. I couldn't even like back out of it.
Oh, geez. It just took
Yeah,
over.
they might want to work on their app.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
They
I
might want-
haven't. They should though. Yeah. B says they aren't free on Prime, but the first season's on Philo. But
Yeah,
I believe
Prime does
this.
that. Oh, they
Yeah.
are or aren't free on.
I don't know. This says they aren't, but I do think it's free on
Oh.
Electric Entertainment at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it doesn't take over your TV.
B says she watched it. Before. Ooh, why am I echoing?
I don't know.
You're not.
I don't know. It went away. She doesn't feel too confused and hadn't seen it, so I think that you can. Yeah, I do think you
Yeah,
can
it's
pick it up.
definitely a show that you can just jump into.
Yeah. Well, let's dive into it. You guys may have to help me remember some of the conversations. I tried to watch it 2 times, but I didn't have time to be with everybody while they did the watch party and listen to it because I've been gone most of the day. But so yeah, I'm gonna do the best I can.
Yeah. I wish they were only showing one a week, quite honestly, because I like to watch it twice.
Yeah, it makes it easier if you don't have tons of time. I will agree. Oh, there, look, 7th Jams there has the transcript. If we need a quick quote,
Yay!
Yeah, I'm sure you can help us along here. But yeah, I'm gonna do the best I can. For anybody who doesn't know, I've been busy with my 2 baby puppies still running around. We have to take them to the vet to get their shots. But so my time's is less. I have less time than I used to because I gotta get up early, so I need sleep. All right. Well, so we start off like you said, Scarlet. We got these mummies at the beginning, and
Yeah,
it's
start strong.
It is, and it kind of introduces the characters, as you had said.
Because even if I would have never seen the Librarians before, I've been like, "Oh, this might be my kind of thing." There's mummies.
Yeah, it's got a lot of cool of that kind of stuff, mythological and yeah, folk stuff. It's neat. It's got a lot of stuff. But they're trying to get the amulets off of them because that's the artifact, and he does introduce his team, but there's like a line they can't cross. I'm trying to remember exactly why he says they can't cross it, but he knows that they can only go
It's
to
the border of their ancient city.
Okay, the border of their ancient
It's what
city.
they're protecting. They can't cross past the border of the city.
Yeah, so he's able to bring them to there, and then they can't hurt him. But then he also has Lysa here, who, hold on, I need to get up something here. I'm trying to have this all in front of me so I don't mix this up. Okay, Lysa here, who is the science nerd, I guess you'd say, and she has made an app. So I don't remember what her science was, but because science, she was able to disrupt them.
Because science, yeah.
Because science, that's the easiest thing, because science. And she froze them, and then he just like plucks the amulet right off of them, and now they can take it and put it back in the library, which is what they do. For anybody who doesn't know, who like B, who has not seen this, they go around collecting magical artifacts and putting them back in the library where they're safe, and the magic can't hurt people, because the magic, because of Vikram, we'll just say, because Vikram came through time, he kind of screwed things up and opened a well, literally, of magic, and it like sort of, I guess you'd say, sort of infected artifacts. That's how I look at it. And it can hurt people. So yeah, they're collecting the different artifacts in order to put the magic back where it belongs, and they store everything in the magical library. And this is all in Serbia.
See, the 7th JM is on it. He's got the quote.
Yeah, their so-called magic sense works on the infrared ranges, so I'm overloading the neural pathways with strobing
oscillation in that spectrum.
That spectrum. There you go. There's the science. Thank you for that.
There's our science for the night.
Yeah, our science idea for the night.
See,
So
but
yeah,
they were introducing Connor as a historian because he had read books and he knew where the agent city landed. So
yes,
everybody
yes.
has a role.
Yes.
Yep.
As of last season, all three of them are librarians. Obviously, Vikram is kind of the lead. I guess you'd say the lead librarian, and it is kind of like it. You know,
It is very Warehouse 13-ish.
It is. It is. It actually, yeah, it is. Even the tone is, I would say. And if you watch other shows like Leverage and The Ark, it is sort of the same tone as them as well. This one's Dean Devlin. Obviously, Warehouse 13 isn't, but it is a lot of the similar tone to those shows if you like them as well. And we're also covering The Ark on our Tuesday show. So yeah, they take the artifact and leave poor Charlie, who is the guardian, basically the guardian of the librarians in this case, because there's more than one librarian. She watches their back, but they kind of leave her there to take care of it. And she's a bit annoyed that they've left her there, but she does take care of it and kill the
families get mad at each other.
Yeah, they do get mad at each other a lot, especially in this one. But that opening, as we said earlier, that's just kind of to refamiliarize yourself with the episode, which is called "And the Burning Heart." What do you think about the titles? I mean, most of the titles are like very I'm trying to think of the right way to say it, like very like exact. Like I understand obviously what the title means, but it's a little more obscure. Like it's not outright.
Well, she had that locket. The girl had a locket of her and her dad that was shark shaped.
Yes. No, I'm saying I get it. It's just a lot of times it's more literal, the title.
That was pretty literal.
Yeah, I think that's pretty literal.
Okay, I guess the locket did burn, but it's I don't know, burning anger in their heart, I guess too. I don't know. Burning emotions.
Well, both things, yes.
Yeah, it works. I just was curious what you thought. But that is what this one is, and we pick up at Hughes International Academy.
Makes me think of Doug.
Yeah, I was going to say I immediately thought of Doug. That's why I put it there.
Yeah.
Thanks for dropping by, Kimberly. And Doc, thanks both of you. Who else is here? I was going to say who's here. Doc and B and Kimberly and 7th JM. Yes, so thank you all of you for being here. But
when
yeah,
did Doc change his name?
I don't know. A little bit ago. It's been a little bit. So yeah, this is at a high school. Great, right? It's at a private school. And we pick up with this girl and her father. And let me see. I was going to open up the actual episode cast list here to see if I have the
have her actual name, so we don't call her like the high schooler the whole through.
Yeah, I did not know that you could open two tabs in PC, but I mean, not two tabs side by side. I accidentally did it. Apparently you can. Was her name?
Where have you been for the last century?
No, I've never. No, I mean, like I use tabs, but I've never like opened two tabs in one window. Like I usually open like separate windows and put them side by side. I didn't know you could drag them.
It's helpful.
Yeah, it's helpful. Was her name Tamara? Because there's somebody named Tamara in this episode. There's Tamara and Kurepa. I think his name was Kurepa, right? Kurepa.
That sounds right.
I think that's her father. So she must be Tamara then. I'm guessing. If I'm wrong, you guys can tell me if you figure it out.
I like the fact that they didn't try to dress up Serbia as another country, and they used the mythology, like the Slavic mythology and everything in it.
Yes, most of
they didn't dress it up to make it look like England or something,
Yeah, well, sometimes it takes place in other places, but the majority of the time it's in Serbia where it's filmed, which is nice. But it's about this girl this is her father here, who's the janitor, and she gives him, she gives him a locket with them in it.
The heart.
He helped get her into this private school, but he is the janitor there. I Oh, there. That's why he changed his YouTube. I was reading it, saying, what is that? So yeah, she gives him the
Look,
heart.
a heart.
A heart. Yes, I know.
And it burned.
Nonsense.
It's gonna
Okay.
get hot.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And then there are students around that are all arguing and causing issues, and the teacher's yelling at them. And right now, you just think it's, kids being brats and don't really know what's going on. But they all get kind of yelled at. And the father, after they leave, gets a little mad. And here gets very mad. And here you can see that statue that's in the cabinet. And I know at one point the headmaster, I think that's the headmaster, right? Not just a teacher. I said a teacher. I think he was the headmaster.
He's the principal.
He is Mr. Hughes of the Hughes Academy.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Seventh Jam. It was what I said her name.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. So at any rate, that teacher, principal, whatever, he says something about like where he got the statues, because I think he says was it the Middle East? I think, because it's not actually from where he thinks it's from. At any that statue isn't. But he does talk about where they're from. And this is where her father is annoyed at him because he says something like about him getting her into the school, and he gets upset when he's cleaning. And did they mock him or did they mock his daughter? I can't. I'm trying to remember exactly why he got upset. But they're mocking him, okay, because he's the janitor. But he starts to steam, and then he starts burning. And he not only lights on fire, but he suddenly turns. It's the annex, right? I'm trying to remember from. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm trying to remember from my memory from last season, and it's not great. But this is Elaine Astalot, who is I can't remember her title. I hate my memory. She's she's basically the what?
The custodian.
Custodian. Okay, I couldn't remember what the name was.
Master of Antiquities.
She's like the caretaker of the library, but she has an official title.
Yes, the title is custodian.
Okay, custodian.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, either way, she takes care of the library, and she takes the amulet from him. I'm trying to remember what the conversation is about. Do you guys remember specifically what they're talking about?
They're arguing.
They're arguing. What were they arguing about, though? I'm trying to remember. That's why I said I wish I had gotten to see this.
Who's better, and how, and what, why they were successful, and.
Okay, I thought that was the only at the very end.
No, they're still arguing when they get back.
Okay. No, I mean, I thought that was later whenever they have it on the chalkboard. Maybe it was here. I thought it was later.
They argue throughout the episode.
Yeah. Yes. No, I know they were rating each other or whatever. She's the caretaker of the annex. So there you go. That is her official what she is. But yes, they're arguing about who did a better job with the mummies. They haven't been there yet, so it would be with the mummies. And I believe this is where Charlie says to Astalot, is asking about the other guardians, because she is assuming there's one guardian per librarian.
When are they going to arrive? Tell me when the other two guardians are getting here.
Yeah, but she's like, you're it. You wanted this job. We don't got the money. You're going to have to deal with all three of
no room in the budget.
Yeah. And of course, the three of them are quite a handful and aren't easily corralled in a lot of times. So
yeah, she has that Cats line where she said they acted like cats, that they were too smart to what was the whole thing? The 7JM can help me here with a cat line, and said that they were too smart to be led or something like that. And she keeps on going on. She says like cats.
Yeah, they're like cats. I was just gonna say they're like my puppies too.
I don't know what Charlie's complaining about, because Eve was the only guardian for Stone and Cassandra.
Yeah,
but wasn't technically she only for Flynn though? Wasn't she only technically the guardian in name?
Originally, she was Flynn's guardian, but
I think that's the exception to the rule, though. I don't think normally that happens. Like that happened with them, but I don't think it normally does.
well, apparently it does because it's happening again.
No, I know. I mean, like that's normally it's one per guardian. Protecting them is like herding
That's
cats.
great.
Cats are all convinced that they're smarter than you and don't have to follow orders, which now that I say that out loud is also just cats. Cats.
Great line.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a good line. So anyway, she's it. She's got to take care of it. So they head off to the school. There was probably the alarm going off, and I just didn't get a screen capture of it because they have that pendulum that picks up on magical activity and will direct them where they need to go. So that's probably how they found out about it. And this is, like we said before, is Alex Carepa. I don't know how to say it. Let's see. They hired 3 new guardians. Charlie was number 4 on the list. We really should have seen Stone's guardian last year. That's right. They did say something about multiple ones because she was supposed to have been training with them or something. It was, I think, like a really...
Oh, that's true. Yeah, well, because Eve is connected to the library now because they got tethered.
Yeah, it has been a really long time since I've seen the original. I'd have to go back anyway. I don't remember a lot of it. It's a good show though. I enjoyed it a lot. Sad when it ended. I'm glad they brought it back. I
have a question though. Can they get different guest stars though, or is Jacob Stone the only one they can get?
I think they're gonna have different ones. It sounds like, or at least
there's at least one. There's at least one other guest star.
Is Christian Kane the only one not working? I mean, Noah Wiley's an executive producer.
I won't spoil it for you, AJ, but there is another one.
Yeah, there's at least one more that's been announced that's coming. Yeah. I like Christian though. I'm glad Christian Kane's in it. I love Christian. I miss him.
I'm not saying I don't like him.
No, I know. I get what you're saying. But
I mean, Noah Wiley's.
You just rather see John Larroquette then?
It would be cool to see other people too. But on a side note, I'm pissed that Leverage Redemption was canceled. I want more Leverage. I love that show. All right. So yeah, they have come to the school to figure out what the magic is going on and why it has brought them there. And there's Tamara again. She tells them kind of that her father's missing. She's trying to find him and putting up the posters. I know the principal or whatever is annoyed at her for doing that, which is really bitchy, but he's a jerk. Principal. He's a jerk. Yeah. He's like, go to class or whatever. But they're there to try to help, obviously, even if they don't know what's going on yet. And then Merlin here shows up, who does not say.
Hold on, you missed the best part of that scene.
Okay, sorry.
They're talking to the principal, and Vikram starts to say, and she goes, oh, let me practice. She's like,
oh yeah.
And Liza's like, we're the librarians. And he's like, oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to like mesmerize them, right? Wasn't that the other series?
Yeah. I actually thought, I actually half expected it not to work like when Stone used to try it.
Yeah.
It doesn't always work for everybody. It's funny though, because I was thinking how, and I know it's not, but maybe it was inspired by that. Need to find out where, what's going out, what happened to her father, because I think that that's probably rightly so, a clue of what's going on. But she doesn't want their help because Liza is like, oh, I lost my parents too. And she's like, my father's not, well, her father is dead, but she doesn't know that. She gets mad at her when she does that because she does make it seem like her father's dead and it's not the same thing to her, and it upsets her. And she's like, I don't want your help. I don't want anybody's help. So she kicks him out of the janitor's closet there. So they have to find a different thing to do. And she does talk to Merlin, who acts like he can help. Here, I feel like I'm doing really bad remembering specifics, and I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I
Well,
can.
he gives her the burnt heart of the title.
Yeah, he gives her, that's right. He gives her the locket, or not locket, but the keychain, whatever it was. He gives it back to her.
It wasn't a
And
locket. My bad.
Yeah, it was a keychain. And that makes her feel better, so she's not quite as upset.
That's why I say he's kind of doing good here in a roundabout way.
Yeah.
You're down.
Yeah, and granted, until they don't want you to know that he's maybe not on the up and up until later in the episode. But yeah, I don't really see him doing anything wrong in this episode. He does appear to be, trying to find out what's going on. I don't know if I'm guessing from what they said, not that they outright said it, but I'm kind of guessing that he wants the magic for himself, and that's why he's tracking it. But we don't really actually get a whole lot on him in this episode. Like I said, I'm sure he'll be back, but we just don't get a whole lot. But people are fighting more and more and getting angry really quickly. And here you can see
like this.
Yeah, you can see it taking over Connor. It quickly infects everybody, all of them. And Lysa sees on her app that their heart rates are spiking more so than they should with anger. That it's like dangerously. Their vitals are dangerous at this point, and they're not sure why. And then whenever they see the teacher start to smoke and burn up into ash, they're like, they're still planning to try to get to the bottom of it, but she's, obviously, understandably, upset, and runs off. They decide they are going to go back to the library, I think just to regroup, right? Try to figure out.
Also, they're also hoping when they go back to the library, their vitals will
normalize. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, let's go back. And they do go back, but Vikram just completely ignores him and does what he wants, which, let's be honest, that's what
he was about to, and then he saw Merlin, and then he was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still does do that a lot, though, right? Like Vikram does go off on his own a lot.
Yeah.
That's all I meant. But he follows him because he, is kind of questioning what's going on and what he's about, and something's a little suspicious there. So he follows them, and they come back and they're still arguing and pissed off he didn't come with them. And she sees their vitals have not changed, that they are what Merlin's after at this point. But, he's lying. He tells him.
It's a good picture.
Yeah.
His eyes are over.
Yeah. Then we go back to the annex here. And I was hoping before we started the show to have time to look it up. But since you guys were doing the watch party, I didn't get to stop it. I for the life of me, and I shouldn't have forgot this, but I can't remember what the line is they keep repeating. That I love this part. Like it's so silly, and they do it continuously. So it does get a little bit overdone at a certain point.
Oh, the sorry parts?
Yeah, but that's kind of the joke.
Well, I also liked his mantra too, Connor's mantra. But I mean, maybe the seventh JM can help me with it, where he's going through different scientists or something.
Yeah, they all start doing it too. They sort of list stuff in order to try to calm down.
They have a mantra.
Yeah. But and it annoys Lysa until he tells her why. But they're constantly arguing with each other, and then they're like, "I'm sorry," and they blame it on magic, and that's what I keep.
Anger magic.
Anger magic. That's what it is. They keep being like, "Sorry, anger magic," and then they continue to yell at each other and continue to bitch at each other. Oh yeah, sorry, anger magic. So like they don't actually try to stop. I mean, they're supposed to be trying to stop, but it seems like they don't. It's funny. Let's see. Whoops. One of my favorite insults was about the time when one of them called Vikram a certain guy dressed like the lead in an Oklahoma high school version of Phantom of the Opera. I think that was Charlie.
Yeah, it's Charlie.
That was Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that line. I wrote down that line.
Yeah, Lysa lists the elements, but she does it to Tom Lear's song, "The Laments."
Oh, so it's like elements. Funny.
Interesting. But yeah, I don't remember what Connor's listing. He lists something historic with history, but they're doing it to get their mind off of the anger magic. so that they don't, because they have to keep calming themselves down in order to, not explode, not explode, not burn up. Sorry, anger magic. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's funny because it's like they're supposed to be trying to calm down, but it's almost like they're just using it as an excuse. Like they just keep continuing to yell at each other, like, "Rah, rah, rah, sorry, anger magic," rah, rah, rah," and they keep going. So that's funny. Connor lists Charlemagne's family tree. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was
yeah.
something historical.
Yeah, and then
I
later
thought it was historic battles, but I wasn't, I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, something history related. And then later Charlie uses the same tactic after Lysa mentions it. So yeah, they're not getting, I love that picture. Like, oh, what's going on? So Charlie shows up and she does not automatically believe that he is good and will, wanting to help them. And yeah, she just doesn't accept Vikram saying, "Oh, he's helping," and which is good. I mean, she shouldn't automatically assume everything is all right. That she's, always worrying about things and making sure everything's safe, and she doesn't trust him right off the bat. And I know he makes a comment about them fighting, like, do they fight all the time like that? Which, yeah, they do argue often. Yeah. But he does, at least for the moment, convince her that Merlin's trying to help. And there's where they're arguing. All right, I need to go. There it is. I need to go rescue Vikram's dollar store. H.G. Wells. There you go. Yeah, there's a lot of really great insults in this one. And this is where they remember that they saw this statue because they're looking up, different, I don't remember exactly what they're looking up, but whatever connects to this, what they think this type of magic is. And she finds a statue and they remember it being there. So they realize that it was not all Middle Eastern artifacts and that this is likely the magical one that they need to stop. And of course they are right. But when they get there, it is gone because it has literally ran away. So they're not sure what to do. And look, I guess probably Merlin maybe knew this. I don't know if he knew it or not. I mean, he clearly didn't tell them, but I don't know whether he was honestly surprised too or not. But, they're trying to recover this thing that is running around literally, and this is where he tells them that the only way they're going to stop it is if everybody gets their emotions in check. And right now they have hormonal teenagers fighting. So it's kind of hard for them all for everybody to calm down because this I don't remember exactly what they say it is, but the
it's
demon.
a best demon.
It's a what?
Best demon. BES demon.
Oh, best demon. Yeah.
Not the best demon.
No, not the best demon. It's the worst demon. This best demon that it is feeding off of these negative emotions. So all of these emotions are just making it stronger and stronger. And that's why they have to get rid of it. And as Connor was a teacher, he knows how to make everybody calm down. But
yeah,
actually that isn't yet, because first they chase it. I'm sorry. First they chase the thing around and try to catch it while Lysa and Charlie are trying to see what they can find out. And they do talk to Tamara again here, and she starts to get upset and she starts to burn up. And Lysa, I'm trying to remember exactly what she says to Lysa, but it gets Lysa to be scared. And that fear basically counters the anger, and it makes her calm down enough she doesn't burn up. And so that's why later Lysa knows that they have to admit their fears. So yeah, she does help her here, and she realizes that that's what they need to do. Who is texting me? And here is the demon flying out of
I
the
love that. That's my favorite scene when he's just doing the stroke in the pool. And the coach has got the whistle, and he's like, "What?"
Yeah, they're all trying to stop. Look, this was a little over the top silly. I'm not gonna lie.
I loved it. I love this little guy. It reminds me of like Army of Darkness or something, where you got like a little like
I love
Yeah,
that.
like a fork that's stabbing kids, and they're like, "Ow!"
yeah. He goes through stabbing their feet in the classroom to get through. Charlie had a great line when Marlon suggests the only way to combat rage is to find one's inner calm, because telling a woman to calm down always does the trick. I forgot she said that. Yeah, that was a great line.
That's some good lines. I got the best lines in this.
Yeah, and she's right there. Kaiju Fest Cinema Festival. Cool. That's awesome. Are you going, Doc? That's awesome. Yeah, they are still chasing it, and they get it in there, and Liza makes some kind of field so it can't get through.
More science.
More science. Science is it to keep it there, but it doesn't work. So this is where I apologize. This is where they're talking about how they need to calm down, and they have all these kids and all these emotions, and they all need to get into check. Merlin's like, I'll wait till you all die, and then I'll take care of it, because you'll call, and it'll stop.
Yeah,
because I'm
that's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
But they know they can calm down, but they need to calm the kids down. So this is where Connor's like, I know what to do, because I was a teacher, and he's like, school's out, and they're like, yeah. So they all take off. That was smart.
Yeah,
I like.
But not only that, the day's off, but also free pizza.
Oh yeah, he throws in the free pizza, which
not for nothing. I don't know why they didn't think to do that first. Just get the kids out of the building in the first place.
Although I question when they find out there's no free pizza, or did he really buy free pizza for everybody? Because if he didn't, they're not going to be happy.
I don't know if it's the budget.
Free pizza.
Yeah. All right. Well, Marlon's like, well, you guys still have to calm down because it's still feeding it, and I'll just wait till you're dead, and then I'll capture it. He's good with that. They are not, thankfully. And they need to calm down. And this is where Liza says, I figured it out because I was able to calm Tamara down by her admitting her fear. I don't remember exactly what the reasoning is of why admitting their fear counteracts the anger, but it changes it into fear, and it stops it, so that they can get their emotions under control. And once they do that, they'll be able to capture the demon. So they all agree to work together. Karen, quit freaking texting.
turn your notification off. Or don't look at it.
No, but unless I completely silence my phone, which I hate doing.
Can't you silence just the group chat?
I don't know how. Probably.
Do you have iPhone or Android?
I have iPhone. You know what? I can probably turn on focus. I'll turn on focus, and I should be able to. That should work.
Put it in airplane mode.
Beeps.
Tell Karen to just get in our live chat.
Yeah. Anger is just fear acting out. There you go. That's what they say. So Liza admits that she's worried she's going to lose everybody, like she lost her parents because she lost the people she cared about. And Connor admits that he's worried he's going to lose himself in the library because of how before, like, he was obsessive about the different things he was, even the library, when he was looking for the truth and everything, that he alienated everybody, pissed off his friends, and treated them badly. So he's worried he's gonna end up like that again. And I'm trying to remember exactly what the other two. Charlie's afraid they're gonna die, I think, right? That she says that she's afraid that, like, she's gonna have to choose between who to protect.
Trolley problem.
Yeah. What was Vikram though?
Oh, he lost himself because he's out of time.
Oh,
because
okay.
he's not in the right place, and he'll never feel like he belongs.
Yes. So they all have something that they're afraid of and worried about. And by doing this, it turns the statue back into a statue, and they are able to pick it up and take it back to the library. So that is essentially the end of the main part of the story. But then we get Tamara here, who is having a sort of memorial. She's dedicating the that part to her father. And, she talks to Lysa and she tells her about how, when she lost her parents, that she thought nobody cared. And it was more that she realized later it's that she kind of pushed everybody away because she was afraid that she would lose them as well. And then she realized she did have friends and people that cared. But she, didn't realize it maybe when she should have. So she's telling her that, so she'll realize it. And she gives her the, I thought she gave her the Bart Hart. She already had it from Merlin, so I'm not sure what she gave her. But yeah, she's telling her that she does have people that care about her. And the different students show up and, put flowers at, there's my creaky door, put flowers at the memorial thing. And yeah, so they're there for her. And let's see, Connor was afraid of going down a rabbit hole and never coming back up. That is the way he described it. Yeah, sorry. I paraphrased. That's better description. So yeah, she feels like she's not going to be alone now. And then they come back to the library. They put the statue away, and they are rating. This is where I was saying.
That's why I laughed, because the rating system.
Yeah, they're rating everybody on their performance that they are doing of who did what, and kind of arguing over it a little bit.
This Verkum is, because he's a senior librarian.
Yeah,
his name's not on the list.
Yeah, it should be.
He did everything correctly.
Yeah, he doesn't need evaluated. He knows what he's doing, right? So he thinks. And then this is where Ocelot comes back, and they tell her about Merlin.
And she is not happy.
Yeah, and there is the one part that we skipped. I'm remembering now we skipped. Merlin did admit that he was put in the tree and captured because he basically destroyed the town, like with his hunger for magic, that magic corrupted him, and he corrupted everything else, basically, is the short version. And that is part of why they believe that he is sorry for what he did, because he seems to be repentant, and they believe he really does want to help. She comes here and she's like, he destroyed everything in Camelot and he can't be trusted. And they're like, yeah, but he's sorry for it. And she does not believe this. And look, we don't know 100% what it is. I mean, I do think she's right, but we don't know 100% what's going on. But this is where she's like, no, all he wanted was power, and he was power hungry. And so she believes that that's what he is.
That's an interesting thought. James.
Well, the one before it too.
I wonder if Morgan was
the
his
one
apprentice
before it as
because
well.
he said his apprentice trapped him in the tree.
Well, it goes to the other comment above it.
Oh, I found this interesting because Elaine blames Merlin for the destruction of Camelot, but Jenkins back in season 1 of the original blames Morgan Le Fay.
And Morgan Le Fay would be the apprentice and trapped Merlin.
Yeah, interesting.
Maybe we'll get
Le Fay. That would be cool. Hi, Neil.
Well, I mean, the librarians have always had a very Arthurian connection. So
yes, but Ocelot was from then and does not age, for anybody who doesn't know. And that's why she's like, no, he's bad. He's power hungry. He's just going to try to get magic again. And you need to keep him here. And they're like, well, we didn't bring him here. And she's like, what? You let him go? So, not too happy with them at this moment. And like I said, I think he's only followed the magic signature because he's going to try to steal it. That's my guess from what they're saying. So she's not super happy with them right now. And I guess it remains to be seen what happens with Merlin. But she is upset. And then we see Merlin here back in, and
he's so smug.
He is. Yeah. He's back in the street clothes, and that's why I said it never even occurred to me. Like I didn't pick up on the fact that he had changed clothes before he met them, so he was definitely hiding, who he was.
Keep waiting for him to break out and you all, everybody.
You all, everybody, doing all that. What does it do? Stupid people wearing fancy clothes. I forget what the beginning of it is. Oh, that's from Lost. I know you don't know what we're talking about, but that's
I have no idea.
Yeah, I know you
How have
don't.
you not seen Lost?
Huh? Yeah, I can't believe she hasn't. You should watch it. You'd like it so much.
I was overseas at the time.
As
Oh,
crazy
nice.
as you are about, yeah, but go watch it. On one of the streaming
I don't have the
stations.
time. That's oceans of time, man.
It is time. All right. Well, that is the end of episode 1 here.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah, he is. You're right. He's eating popcorn.
he's enjoying his life. He's enjoying his Westmoreland life. He's like, oh yeah, I'm out of the tree. I'm eating popcorn.
He's able to do what he wants.
Doing mischief.
I wonder if he was conscious while in the tree.
I don't know, but that would be miserable if he was alive.
Yeah.
Knowing what's going on. Oh, geez. I did not realize. I think these pictures are going to be way smaller. I don't know how this is going to work.
Listen, you lost these. You Dramaholics that haven't seen Lost. I don't know what to tell you.
Everybody says it's the same thing. Lost is so much like From, so I'll just watch From.
They are not the same thing at all.
No, they're not the same thing.
Not even close.
All right.
The connection is they're both puzzle boxes. That's about it.
Yeah.
Except one's a nice short puzzle box, and the other one's like 22 seasons or 22 episodes.
I was afraid this was going to happen when I looked at it. I could not find, or just give me 1 second. I could not find a high quality source of this episode. So they are even smaller. It was not HD. So I don't know. It looks okay. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys think about this episode? I gotta go put my dog in the kennel. So while you guys are talking, I'm gonna go do that. Hold on, let me hide myself here. So yeah, what did you guys think?
Oh, I thought it was one of the best things I like about the Librarians is the physical comedy and the zaniness. Like hallway. For one. I think it's at its best when it's just at its like campiest and it just goes full blown, and this one was pretty full blown. And like look at this genie. I mean, he's just like, he's got the hair, he's just like, this is what Librarians means to me.
Sorry, she's saying hi. I'm gonna go put her in.
Oh,
I can hear you.
Oh, you're gonna put her? Okay.
Yeah, I can hold her for a couple minutes. I just can't hold her real long because she does have to go to bed, but I'll hug her for a couple minutes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she goes to bed in her kennel, so she's good. But we'll hug her for a couple minutes. Yeah, what did you think, AJ? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was, it's another fun, campy episode that, I love it when Vikram gets himself into positions of his own making and then blames everybody around him.
Yeah. Yes, Vikram always does. Yeah, I agree. I like this is kind of like another, mythological thing. I do like that this show is, I agree with you, like sometimes when it's zany. I think sometimes it goes a little over the top, and gets a little silly. But it was good. I like this one too, and I like how they tricked him, which he deserved after he, tried to trick everybody else and tricked the guy in there. All right, so we have the genie here who has a
every time I see a genie story, I always think about Mulder's letter.
I know. I thought of Mulder too, and like in that whole episode, and like that's what genies always want, though, right? Like, to be freed. But in this case, freeing the genie is not a good thing.
I thought this guy was really meek and meager. He was just like, I got new clothes, I got a phone. I mean,
yeah,
that was very simple request.
It was, I know, and he was like a nice guy, and he tricked him. It wasn't very nice what he did to him, was it? Because he freed him. He's like, he used his third wish to free the genie, and he's like, oh, thank you, you're so nice, and now I'm gonna trap you.
Imprison.
Now I'm gonna imprison you in the bottle. It's not a lamp, it's a bottle. So basically, the Scarlet wishes for more wishes. Yes, I wish for more wishes.
Can't wish for more wishes.
Let's see. B thought of X-Files too. So good, not just us. And Seventh Jam says the show has always been over the top silly ever since the first movie. Sometimes too much for my taste, but I keep coming back. I still, I generally like it. I will say there's a moment in, I think it's episode 4. No, 3. I don't know. It's 3 or 4. I watched them together. I'm a little bit ahead. That was to me a little too silly, but I mean, overall, it's still okay. Like, it's fun silliness, it's a nice show that you can enjoy with your family, kind of like Warehouse 13 was,
Yeah.
or it's just like a fun romp,
Mm-hmm. I love it. The campier, the better. I love it. I love it all.
That's fair. So what we find out here is that, and I know, again, science. Would you quit eating my hair, please? I meant to pull it back before I stuck her on my lap, and I didn't do that. But I got to be careful because yesterday, or whatever date was it, yesterday, when I had her on my lap after, and I stopped to pull my hair back, she almost jumped off, and that would have been very, very bad. She's too little; she can't do that. So we find out that the lamp can't be empty because it's like, I don't know exactly how they explain it, but like it'll collapse in on itself if it's empty. So when he gets out, it sucks the other guy in, and he becomes.
It always has to have an occupant.
Yeah,
that's how it works. It's not like Disney.
It's not like
Disney where we wish Genie for free, and Genie's like, I'm a real life boy now.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't always have a friend in him, right? She's squirming. I'm gonna put her back in. Hold on. All right. Well, here you go, Daisy. Lay down, go sleep. Sorry, I'm here. I can hear you guys. I'm just flickering.
Yeah, I mean, this is typical Jin lore that somebody has to trade off.
Mm-hmm.
Not the first time I've seen this type of story, but this is definitely
Arabian Nights.
A fun way to do it.
Yeah. Well, I think most of the genie stories I've seen were more fairy tales, so I haven't really seen other than X-Files. I mean, obviously that one wasn't really a fairy tale, but it's a good episode though. Yeah. Hold on, I lost my thing here. All right. So he sucks this poor sucker in. And there he's like, I got a code, I got a phone.
He took his coat.
Yeah. I love though that, like, for this part, he's still dressed like the genie, right? Like, nobody notices there's this really weird guy.
Well,
like,
the coat kind of makes the outfit. Like, he puts the coat on and just ties that whole outfit together.
I don't know.
The genie shoes, because he does have the shoes that flip up at the end.
Yeah, he's got the whole ensemble there, but now he's got his orange.
He just
coat.
looks fabulous.
Yeah, no, it's great. I don't know.
Go to the coffee shop, write the American novel.
I was gonna say, who's hold on, how the hell do you go back when you don't? Okay, I don't know how to. You guys seem to understand what happens when you have 2 tabs. How the hell do you? Oh wait, there's an X. I was gonna say there's the little X. I've seriously never. No, that wasn't the X. That was to the ad. How the hell do you close the second tab so I can open it on the right thing?
Well, in Apple, there's 3 little dots where you can make it wide and you can make it double screen if you want.
Yeah, no, I know how to do that. I've just never had Firefox do it. That's why I said, like, I don't understand how I opened a second tab.
Yeah, I haven't used Firefox in a while.
There's like no separate X. Turn on vertical tabs? No, I don't know. Anyway, I was going to open the other episode because I have the wrong thing open in. Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Anyway,
can you
next
reopen
slide.
it, like close it all down and reopen what you need to reopen?
Yeah, maybe. I just, because the only reason I was doing that is I was trying to look. I was curious the actor's name. I was gonna.
Oh yeah, this guy's a good character actor. I've watched other things he was in, but I've said that about other character actors on the show. They get really good ones.
No, that's why I wanted to get the episode up, because I was curious what his name was, but I couldn't figure out how the hell to close the damn thing I had up. All right, one sec. I'm getting there. Okay. And the Tethered Wish is the name of the episode. Oh, there was a thing that said split view.
She just made me do split view. She just cursed me on that.
Yeah, his name is Jeremy Swift as Genie. Or Janai. I don't know. Is it the same kind of Janai?
Janai.
No, again, I'm thinking of it. It says it's Jonathan Freeman. It says Jeremy Swift according to Internet Movie Database. I don't know. No, that's what it says. 7th Jam. Of course,
it's probably Jonathan Freeman, I think.
I don't know. That's not what it says. Jeremy Swift according to Internet Movie Database. So I don't know. It's a subdimensional space. No one's occupying it. Then it would just fold on and on itself. It's like the library. Someone's always going to be tied to the library. All right, fair. Freeman was the voice of Jafar. Yes, wrong movie. Yes. Jeremy Swift.
Oh, Jeremy Swift then. Jeremy Swift.
Yeah, Jeremy Swift. No, he's cool. I like him. Okay. So let me close up my other. Okay. So we go to our main group are at this cafe. I guess team building. I don't know. They're kind of talking about, getting along and sort of continuation a little bit from the last episode. And they're enjoying their, I was going to say coffees, but I don't know what the hell he's drinking. It looks like piss, to be honest, or Mountain Dew, one or the other.
Probably tea. He's British. It's tea. I think there's a tea bag in the bottom of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I think that is
not
tea.
Piss.
Well, it looks like piss with a piece of chocolate in it to me. I'm just telling you what it looks like.
What kind of coffee houses do you go to?
Look, like I said, these are really low quality screen captures for this episode. I did the
They don't look that low quality that it looks like fucking piss, Jamie.
No, but on the other monitor, it's small because I have it like zoomed in here in order to crop it. So I'm looking at him on the other monitor and it's like real little. All right. So he comes in the cafe, coffee house, whatever you want to call it, while they are there hanging out. And as he's there, you can hear people talking, like one guy, I think he says something like, I wish I would have said something to your mother-in-law, I think is what he says. But the point is, whenever people say they wish, he's granting all the wishes around him.
Mm-hmm. If he wants to grant them.
If he wants to grant them, right.
Yeah.
We don't see him grant them. But basically for chaos, right? Is why he's doing it.
That's the ones that are chaotic.
No, that's a little traffic light. It's a traffic light. I just saw the green. It looks like green alien eyes, but it's a traffic light. So yeah, he is granting wishes around him to create chaos. And Vikram, while he's here, says something like, I wish I was tethered or stuck to, I forget exactly what his wording is. I'm sure JM knows. But he says
I wish I was bonded to a more seasoned librarian.
Yeah, to a more bound. Okay, Neo says bound. So is it bonded? Is it bound? Is it tethered? It was something.
Well, bond and bonded is the same thing.
No, I just meant I forgot exactly what he said. But he wishes he was bonded, bound, connected to a more seasoned librarian. And when he says this, the genie grants it, and in comes is it Jonathan Stone?
Jacob Stone.
Jacob Stone. I thought that sounded wrong. Jacob Stone. It's Christian Kane. Okay.
That's okay. There we go.
It's Elliot. Damn it. Jacob Stone shows up, and he's like, I mean, not that he says that, but he's basically like, what the frag is going on, because he's been sucked here. He was in the middle of another case at his own that he was dealing with his own library. Does anyone else sit around trying to think of not harmful wishes for a genie, or is it just me? I don't know. I mean, hey, look, think about what Mulder. I mean, Mulder tried to think of the perfect wish that made everybody happy, right? And it screwed up. So depends if they try to trick you, and it might fuck up. Okay, if I'm to be bound to anyone, I sometimes wish it was to a librarian of more experience. So Jacob Stone is the librarian of more experience. And you are right. They do. Jacob is the one that tends to show up in this show, but we will get somebody else later.
It's his third time now.
Well, but that's because Christian Kane is awesome. I mean, in my opinion.
I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm just saying I would like to see others.
All right, fair enough. Well, I like him. But either way, he has been brought here, and he is none too happy about it. And he tells them off, like, "Why am I here?" So yeah, he doesn't have a choice. He's been brought there, and they don't understand yet that they are connected. He intends to go with them back to the library so he can, use the door and go to his own library.
But he was in South America somewhere getting a relic.
Yeah, which, by the way, they do comment. It's funny. I remember, and I don't remember which actor it was I was talking to. I want to say it was the actress who plays Liza, I think, was saying how, like, originally in the story they had them running through the door, so like now it's continued and they always have to do that. They make a comment about that at some point. I don't know if it was in these ones or
in this episode. Yeah, it was in this episode. She says, "Why do we always have to run?" Oh no, I take it back. It was the last episode. She says, "Vikram, why do we always have to run through the door?" And then she turns around and they're like, "Where's Vikram?" And that's
yeah. Well, I love that Easter egg because that obviously had to do with from before. That was great.
Well, yeah, I remember that interview because they said that they hated the original cast because it was their idea to do that.
yeah, and then they had.
And now they always have to do it.
Yeah, well, you would think they'd find a way. With her science, she'd find a way to fix it, but I guess not yet, at least. So, but that's great. I love that. All right, so they've all gone back to the annex in order for Jacob to try to use the magic door in order to, travel back to his own library. But when he tries to go through, he finds out he is literally stuck to Vikram. So poor Jacob, right? Oh. And they get like kind of like rubber band back together because couple times Vikram falls and stuff. Vikram must be on the floor at that moment. Because they do attempt to see how far they can stretch it. They're like trying to physically stretch it. And you're right with what you said earlier, Scarlet. There is a lot of physical comedy here of them.
Yeah. It'll work this time. I'm positive.
Yeah. And then Vikram ends up on the floor.
I'm just saying, it takes a lot to like act like you're being pulled by something, and both of these actors do this really well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they do. Sorry, I was reading what B said. All right, so she's gonna keep thinking about wishes, I guess. Okay, let's see. The bit where they open the door for him to go back was really cleverly done because at the end of the story it becomes important that Stone didn't go through the first time. Yeah, when he pushes them through, or you mean? I'm not sure if you mean when he pushes them through or when they go through. I'm not sure which end part he means.
Well, that's the only time he goes through the door.
Yeah, because otherwise it would have worked, right? Like it would have separated them because he's able to be separated into the lamp. So, okay, yeah, you're right.
But that's it's because of what it is.
Yeah, but also he can't get close enough to it, I think, this time to even go through. So, yeah. All right. So for right now, he is stuck with them. And I don't know if this is the part I'm guessing because sometimes I'm going by like what the image looks like, trying to remember what conversation it was. I know at one point she explains science again of how, the door can connect any space at all.
Right.
I don't know if this is this part. They haven't seen
the other door.
Yeah, they haven't seen the guy in the bottle yet. So I'm guessing probably not this scene now that I think about it. But she does talk about how they can connect any door to the door. And that she's able to like hijack it basically, which is why she sciences it later. But for right now, Jacob is stuck to him and they have to figure out why. So they are going to go try to, find out what happened and kind of retrace their steps, which is how they end up back at the coffee shop. I think, because isn't it just they're retracing their steps, or did they say something specific of why they go back?
Well,
do you remember?
I forget how they find out.
Don't they trace out the wishes? Because is it up to the point where it's the hamster?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
So
They
they,
do-
I'm trying to remember.
Because all the wishes,
Okay, hold on.
all the wishes were central to the cafe. I remember.
Because the girls online that were posting the video and said, "I wish it was a little more private," and then all those
Yeah.
people were gone, and they watched it back again, and they noticed the guy in the orange jacket. I think it was Charlie that recognized the guy.
Oh,
in
he
the orange
walked
jacket,
past. Yeah.
No,
and
but
she
that's
said he was in the.
later. But
He was
that's
in the,
later. They
coffee
go to
house.
the coffee house first. So there's
No,
a
they don't.
different reason they go, let me refresh it. It should be in the right order. It says it is. Hold on. No, they definitely go to the coffee house before that whole video. Because
Maybe okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they went to the coffee. No, they went to the. They go to the coffee. They go back to the coffee house to ask the barista if she saw anybody in an orange jacket.
Mm.
Yeah, but they haven't seen that video. That's what I'm saying. That video is later in the episode. So there's
So if
got
they
to
go
be.
back, I don't remember them going back to the coffee house before that. The
They
only
did.
the only reason I could think that they went back is because they wanted to see if they could find anything that could explain why they're stuck together.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought maybe they were retracing their steps. I know they want the video. Okay.
I just watched this thing. I don't remember that
Yeah,
at all.
I know. I watched it yesterday, I think it was. They realized Vikram.
The folly of having 2 episodes instead of just 1.
Yeah, I know. They realized Vikram said, "I wish" in the coffee shop. So maybe they will. I know at one point they do talk about like wish magic, and they need to go, and that maybe that was where they talk about.
I remember Charlie said that she remembered somebody getting up in an orange jacket, but I don't know when in the episode that was.
That's after they watched the video.
Yeah, there is a video. The video's later. I know he asked her for the about them being there before, not about footage. He asked her about them being there. Does she remember him? And Vikram is Vikram, and Jacob's like, I'll take
Jacob's
care of it.
Jacob, and Jacob's
Jacob
Jacob
being
wants
Jacob.
to flirt with the barista.
Yeah, flirts with the barista, and see, I don't know. I'm wondering if the video isn't why they think about it, because I was thinking this is where she tells him the guy keeps coming in. So I don't know. Maybe we're mixing something order up.
Getting the hot chocolate every 2 hours.
Yeah. Maybe we're mixing the order up then. But the video.
No, it's happening. It's happening at the same time. That's what it was. These two are already there while they're back at the library, and they see the video, and then she calls Vikram, and while he's on the phone with her, he sees him walk by, and Vikram goes out the door, and Jake gets pulled away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well that's a little later, but either way, they talk about wish magic, and then this is where they start seeing stories.
The zombie hamster.
This is when they see the video. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is all. That's why I don't remember. I didn't remember the exact order.
No, they definitely went to the shop first, but maybe they call them. I guess it is happening at the same time. You're probably right, but anyway, they find out that people are wishing things like locally. It's all to do with the area of the coffee shop. A kid had said that they buried their guinea pig in the backyard, and the kid wished it was alive, and suddenly it was in its cage and back to life.
Hey, Dieter.
Hey, Dieter. Yes, we're doing librarians. I was way too happy to see Ambrose's zombie guinea pig. I was hoping he'd be the new pet for the librarians. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm glad they found a way to save the poor guinea pig, but yes, it would have been cool if he stayed. The hamster's like the cow in Fringe. You're right, he is.
Okay, you've seen Fringe, but you haven't seen Lost.
Yeah,
watch Lost.
Fringe.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Fringe is great.
Yeah,
but in all seriousness, Scarlet, you would really like it if you'd give it time to watch it. I know it's a long show, but it's
121 hours of my time.
Yeah, but it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it.
They're only 42 minutes an episode.
Yeah, they're not too long. And anybody who if you hear all the people complaining about, oh, they're dead the whole time, that's not true. They just don't understand it.
Well, don't spoil it for her right before.
Well, I said they're not. Hey, the writers said they're not from the beginning, right? It was like with From. They said to everybody they're not dead. People don't understand it. There's a lot of people that hate it because they didn't understand it, but you're smart enough to understand it, so you'll like it. Watch it. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, zombie guinea pig. And also, this is the video here where they see them say something like they wish there was less people in the area.
It wasn't so crowded. Yeah.
Yeah, and they disappear.
I thought I saw somebody fly up into the air. Is there somebody that's just...
I don't know, that I didn't notice, but suddenly everybody in the background disappears, except like the moment before, whatever, they do see the guy in the orange coat. And I think you're right. I think that they're on the phone with them when they see this.
Yes,
And that,
I am right. Because that's why they're
yeah.
starting.
Well, that's why they
getting
look at the security footage, and he ends up getting the footage from her, and they see the guy and know, and that's when she says to him, "Oh, he's back all the time, right?"
Yeah.
He keeps coming back for his hot chocolate. And here Vikram sees him change the bottle into this thermos. Okay. He's still got crazy clothes. Look, he's still got blue in his hair. I didn't even notice the blue.
Yeah. Well, he's a genie. He's fabulous.
Yeah. But he has his hidden bottle, I guess you could call it, because he's got it in the thermos. But Vikram goes to go after him, kind of forgetting that he didn't let him out again. And earlier he slammed him into the door inside the coffee shop, but here he slammed him into the door when he leaves. Because he can't go through the door. I kind of question though, like if he kept going, I guess probably Vikram would like rubber band back to that door, right? Like eventually. I don't think he could just break the connection that way. All right. So then
or it's gonna pull Jacob through the glass.
Yeah.
One or the other. All right. So this is where they're talking about wish magic. And one of the things that are wish magic are genies. And they find out that this genie is a free genie. And a free genie has, as it says, no limits. He can grant wishes as he sees fit. And he's not limited to 3 per person. He can just grant whatever wishes he wants. But they think he grants all wishes. He only grants us the one he wants. We find out later. So they need to find this guy. They need to stop him. And there's the guinea pig that they bring to the library.
Ambrose?
Ambrose, yeah. Connor brought him there because the mother was terrified of this zombie guinea pig.
Didn't want the zombie animal.
Which I remember thinking that's kind of mean because like the kid got their wish and got their pet back and they didn't even get to keep it. Uncool. Very uncool. But yeah. There's the guinea pig, Ambrose the guinea pig. So it's in the library right now. Let's see. So they are going to go try to find him. And they stake out the coffee shop, cafe, whatever it is. They stake it out in order to follow him and see what he is doing. And this is where Connor picks up the thermos because they saw he did that. And Scarlet, I know you asked me about this. It did seem like there was a piece missing. And I'm also wondering, like, did Connor steal that? Because we don't actually see
because he didn't pay for it.
Yeah, I don't know if that was just because they wanted us to be surprised later when he swapped it, which was so obvious anyway. I don't think they needed to do that.
It was confusing because there was no scene in between those 2 points, so I wasn't sure what was going on.
Yeah, I wasn't either, and I
figured it was going to happen. I would just like to see a little bit of a scene, like him looking down, like Bluey looking down the genie's bag or something, and
yeah, and yeah, like I said, they didn't need to do it for a reveal because it was kind of obvious anyway, and it makes it look like he stole it. So I don't know, they just cut it out.
Well, he didn't pay for it; he just took it,
or at least we didn't see him pay for it anyway, because it goes to the next scene. But he has a plan. He's obviously going to try to swap the thermos for the bottle that the genie turned into the thermos, right? 7th JM says, I enjoy when Connor and Charlie work together. If I still wrote fanfic, I'd be a Connor Charlie shipper. Interesting. I don't know that I'd be a shipper for any of them, but that's interesting. I kind of at the beginning was a Lysa I guess I'd say I was a Lysa Vikram shipper before I knew, it was like
before that got weird.
before that conversation.
It's interesting. They don't really have any romances in the show.
No, they don't.
They did in the old Librarians, Wiley just fell for everyone, like the main lead girl, just about everyone.
Yeah, with Eve.
Well, in the movies too, whoever was the
Guardian. he had a love interest in every movie.
Yeah.
Well, they were movies. Yeah, you're right. He did.
Well, in the show too.
Yeah, but in the show it was Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it.
a romance in this.
There could be. I mean, I don't know that they necessarily need it, but there could be. I've never really seen a romantic connection between them. But so that's interesting to me. But they do have good chemistry. Scarlet's right. I mean, they do. It's cool. But yeah, I hadn't really thought of that before. But I like them working together too in this episode. All right. So then we have Vikram here, who is trying to get him. Cassie was romantically attached to Stone, and then Jenkins. What? I
And
don't remember
Jenkins, really?
that.
Oh,
Yeah, wait, Jenkins was John Larroquette.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, but there was I forget they were connected, but I forget. Something happened. It was something to do with magic.
They were connected romantically? I don't remember
Yes.
that.
the January December romance.
Or was he younger or something for a while or something like that?
No.
Okay,
It was,
I don't
it was
remember
magic.
that.
It was magic related. She was all into him, because he was, so knowledgeable and everything, and she was smart too. And
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't remember that. I kind of remember the Cassie Stone thing,
there's
but I
like an
don't.
age gap, but that's fine.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. I have to rewatch. I really should rewatch the original. I'd like to. I just haven't had time. All right, so they have followed Jeannie here, and they're like, "We're gonna stop you," and he's like, "No, you're not." And I think at this point they make a wish because they think they can just be like, "Oh, we wish you whatever to fix it." I can't remember exactly what they say, but I remember
no,
thinking,
that's not until they find him at the office.
The travel agency.
Yeah, travel agency.
oh, "Okay." Um, but they think they can grab him, and I remember thinking though, like he's granting wishes, like. And they should have at some point had Vikram like try saying something around him. Like, I wish I wasn't connected to Stone anymore or something. And he might have like undone it because he wasn't mad at them at that point. And he might have fixed it. I don't know. But anyway, they're gonna try to grab him, but he's like, no, it's not gonna happen because I have these
I like this part.
and he's like, come help me. And
God.
these guys were kids that he said wished they were strong adults or something like that.
As strong as
And
their favorite MMA fighters.
that's it. As strong as their favorite MMA fighters. So he made them into adults. And he's like, six them on the two of them. So Charlie starts fighting them. Excuse me, it tells
Interesting
Connor.
aerial shot.
Yeah, that is. It's also interesting, like all the I was gonna say primary colors. I guess the green isn't primary, but it's like bright colors.
That's nice.
Yeah, but
Green is garbage bags.
yeah, oh yeah, green is the garbage bags. Well, that guy's wearing green too.
Yeah.
But anyway, Charlie fights them while Connor goes after him, and I kind of wondered if this was maybe where he switched it, but again, we don't know because they never told us.
Yeah.
But the man child, I don't know what we call them, the men children, the man child, yeah, they start crying. They're like, I don't like fighting. She's like, don't ever fight her. This is bad.
Yeah, she said she was gonna call their moms.
I'm gonna call your mother. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, it was cute. It was silly, but it was cute. But they intend to try to catch him. Oh, this is where yes, that must have been where he swapped it then, because here he's got it and he's showing him he has the bottle now.
But how did he do it?
I don't know. At some point, that's why I said I thought maybe it was when he caught him here at the gate, but I don't know. Sleight of hand. All right, so they are watching the video again. I'm not sure why. Oh, they're trying to figure out where he went, and they know that he went to a travel agency because he is intending to run away. They do get him to, because he's, falls for their trick, get him to reveal where he's going. It was to America. Was it to Vegas, or was that where they said he was going to
No, they said
Vegas.
we know you're going to Vegas, and he's like, what? Are you kidding me? He's like, yeah, Vegas is a good one. He's like, but nobody is going to be as greedy as New Yorkers. And then he's like, oh crap.
Yeah. But also, I'm looking now, they could have just looked at the flyer in his hand that said New York.
Fair enough.
Which I did not notice until now, which is hilarious that like they didn't see that.
They and then this is when Connor says, I wish you couldn't leave this room. And he's like, oh no, I can't move. Oh no, you got me. I can't. And then he's like, you idiots, I can choose which wishes I can grant.
Yeah. And he gets actually, I don't think that's the money thing yet. That's in a minute. First, we go back to them in the library, and this is where they see that B says, I thought it was slightly clever how they tricked it. It was, but it's like a trope, right? Like they do that in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Which is more what I meant. New York wishes have as much variety as they have pizza.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh yeah, pizza, theme of the show.
I don't think people would have crazy wishes in Vegas though, but I don't know. So anyway, they do find out that somebody is in this bottle, this guy, and he's like, help me. And they're trying to.
I like that they have like a TV down there and a hot tub.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like, hey, he kept the guy comfortable. He wasn't like torturing him.
He's got all the sports channels. He's got all the streaming channels. He's
yeah. It's like, I guess it's bigger on the inside, right? It's like
yeah.
Just saying. But anyway, they're trying to figure out how to get him out. I like how they do it a couple times too. Like she shuts the lid so he can't talk to him anymore, so he can't hear them.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's funny. So yeah, back at the travel agency, he gets this guy to wish it was raining money or something to that effect. And because he can't do it unless that is the limitation. And they say that early on, he can't actually grant a wish unless like it's an actual wish. He can't just like use his magic to do things. So he gets the guy to wish for the money and it starts raining money everywhere. So he's able to use it to distract them to get away. And this is where Lysa says it basically she's going to hijack the signal of the door because they're going to get him to, well, right now they're trying to get the guy out of it. So what they want to do is they want to open a door into the bottle so they can, go in and have the guy go out is the point.
That last scene though, one thing I had a problem with though is, it's obvious he's doing it to, to create chaos so he can get away. But I find it hilarious that the two of them are both stumbling over the same guy. Like one of them can't get around him. Like they're both running into the same guy.
Yeah, like go the other direction.
That's part of the campiness of the piece.
It is. All right. So they get the door open into the bottle and they're talking about it. And Vikram pushes Stone in, which they didn't know if it was going to work, but it works and he is able to go through. And I know this is what JM was talking about earlier, which is why he didn't go through the door before. But he falls down into the bottle. And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. And they are going to try to pull him back up by going, through the door. And he pushes the guy up so they can get him out. And then Stone tries to go out and it like zaps him back, which I guess is, like we said before, it can't be empty, right? So it won't allow him to leave. So I guess that overrides for right now the magic of him and Vikram.
Then they gotta wipe that guy's memory.
Well, it doesn't really override it. They're still in the vicinity of each other. He has the bottle. They're close, just not in the same room.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm trying to remember because when he wishes later, he says something like he wishes they were. What's he say on the other side of the world or something?
Vikram says he wishes he was on the other side of the world, which is what pulls Stone out.
Right.
Because they're tethered, so they have to be close to each other.
So
but when he has the bottle, them having the bottle, he's close enough. Like
he's close enough.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like interdimensional space or whatever. So, but he's basically like, yeah, I'm gonna keep going because Stone's pissed, but he leaves him there. This is where Lysa calls Jake and she's like, hey, can I hijack the signal? And then I know she doesn't call it hijacking the signal. I'm calling it that. But she's asking Jenkins, she's like, is this possible? And he's basically like, not to try to do that. And it's kind of like, I already did. So she's trying to find out exactly how to do things to fix it. And then we go to the airport where they are going to cut him off. And so the idea is that they are going to trick him to go into a door, and that door will lead him into the bottle. And then I guess they think they can get Stone out of there. Like, that was my understanding what the plan was, was to get him to accidentally go through that door. So there's this whole back and forth thing where Lysa tries to open the doors. Yeah. So they're going back and forth. It doesn't work. He figures out what they're doing, and he ends up, they think it works, but it doesn't. And he gets the bottle back off of them. So now they're in a worse spot because now he also has the bottle. And there's also this conversation that we missed earlier about like planning things as opposed to like doing things by the seat of your pants like Vikram does. And the whole thing with Connor switching the bottle, him and Charlie had worked it out ahead of time. And they talk about that because they don't like the way Vikram runs off and does things. And that kind of comes into play here with the bottle. Let's see. Jam says, I enjoy the door sequence like from those old comedies and Scooby-Doo episodes and other things, going in one door and coming out the other. Yes, for sure.
Or Benny Hill.
Or Benny Hill. Or it's reminding me too of
pretty sure. Yeah,
on
I mean,
Family Guy, but they call me Benny Hill.
So yeah. So anyway, okay, I don't know what that was, but there, I went too far. So this is where Vikram says, I wish I was on the other side of the world, or whatever that he says, and says it in a way that he knows that this genie is going to grant the wish, right? And this is him making a decision in the heat of the moment, and it works for him, right? Because he comes up with this and they get it, like they know what he's trying to do. They pick up on it. And when he says that, of course, he sends him to the other side of the world. And because Stone is connected to him, tethered to him, it zaps him to the other side of the world as well. And when that happens, it has to fill the void. So it sucks the genie back into. That looks really cool. And it worked. Vikram's plan worked, except the other side of the world is this little teeny tiny island. Yeah, teeny tiny island with the sharks, and they're stuck there.
I have the shark there. It's great. That's great.
Yeah, they're like, we'll open a door there, and he's like, oh, there is no door here.
Send a boat.
Send a boat. Gotta come get us. So obviously they do come get them, and they are saved. And because the genie is now in there, the spell is broken, and they are no longer attached to each other. Everything that all the wishes he granted, in that period of time when he was free, all of the wishes are undone. But he does say, Connor says he found out a way to circumvent, what was his name?
Ambrose's death.
Ambrose's death. And that was sad, but he got away. He put Ambrose down in with the genie there. So he's got a little friend. And this way he will, I guess, live a natural life and not going to die. I don't know if like they put him through the door or how exactly they got him there, but Ambrose is there with him. So Ambrose therefore won't die. He's like immune to the magic because he was kind of like out, not there when they used the magic, or when the magic did.
And it's very important that the genie's like, oh, come on, he changed all my settings.
Yeah,
that guy, yeah, not happy with it, but he's got a new pet now. So yeah, the chaos. Yeah, it won't be so lonely. It won't be so pissy, maybe. But the reign of chaos is over. And they're going to put him away. And then Vikram and Jacob talk, and they respect each other, and they're gonna I do too now with Ambrose being Ginny. I mean, I would have rather him be able to stay with the one who was his owner, but in a way, the genie got what he always wanted. He'll never have to grant another human's wish. How did they stop? That's right. They did stop the wish magic, didn't they?
Well, he's in the
forever and
library now.
ever?
He's in the library. He's in the
Oh, yeah,
library.
that's right. But somebody could get that and rub it.
Yeah, well, they'd have to get in the break in the library. You're right. I had forgotten that. So yeah, I guess he gets to now live out his life, even though he's stuck there a prisoner. So I don't know. He's living forever as a prisoner in there, but yeah, I guess at least he doesn't have to grant their wishes. But Vikram and Jacob have kind of come to an understanding. They're getting along. They're waiting for Lysa to open the door for Jacob to go back through to his own place, but she is not having an easy time fixing the door. So they're like, well, screw that. We're going to go eat dinner, lunch, whatever it is. They're going to go get something to eat. So they're friends now. And they're like, we're not going to wait for you. And they take off, which is great. That's the end of episode 2. So there you go.
Oh,
So yeah, unless you're right, unless a corrupt librarian or Merlin frees him. I think the genie storyline's over though. I don't think we're going to see him again. I highly doubt it.
boo.
Well, he was good. I liked him. I did like this episode. I liked the actor a lot.
Unless Merlin like gets into the library and like releases all the monsters of the week from this season.
I could see that. I could totally see that.
I just like to see a scene with Merlin and the genie. I think they would act well off of each other.
I think that would be hilarious.
That would be great. I'd like to see that too. But I have a feeling he was just a
one and done.
Yep, one and done. But it was a good episode. I liked it. I don't know. I'm trying to think which one I liked better. I think I maybe liked this one a little better. I don't know. I like them both. I'm not sure which I liked better.
I think I like this one better too.
Yeah, it was
more physical comedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Turns it over on my side.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. That part waiting for Lysa to fix the door struck a wrong note for me. Right hand hallway, third door on the left is the door to the library from the annex. Oh yeah, they could have just connected or walked that way. Does it connect that way to the other library? Yeah, I guess he could have went from the annex to the library and then went into his annex from there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, oh well. That's just a nitpick that they didn't think of. That you're probably right, but the writers didn't think of that, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the fact that he could walk through the library to get to his annex.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think of it either, and they probably figure other people didn't think of it. I'm guessing. So, yeah. Hold on one second. I'm refreshing this to see. All right. Well, hi, Frank in the box. You turned up and we're almost done. We're about ready to wrap up, but welcome. So yeah. What anything else?
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah, we did pretty good on time though. Yeah, make sure you like the video, subscribe to Sci-Fi-Vision. Yeah, hire JM as a continuity expert. You have to tell Dean Devlin that. All right. Well, make sure you join us again next week. We'll try to do a watch party in Discord before this. Again, we did get to do it this time. In the end, we ended up able to do it, even though we kind of rushed through. And at the end, we did get to do it. So if you're not a member of our Discord, make sure you join. The link is in the chat. You can get our schedule and watch parties and all those fun things. The next thing that we have is Thursday. Today's Wednesday, right? No. Okay, yeah.
Yes,
tomorrow.
Well, technically Thursday. Technically
for us, it's Thursday because it's past midnight. So Thursday night, tomorrow night, tonight, whatever you want to call it, at midnight, 11:59. So like tonight, or rather, we have our Silo watch party for when the episode comes out. We also have a Silo watch party at 9 Eastern as well on Monday, because our Silo live stream is at 10:30 on Monday. And then Tuesdays, we have Fandom Access, which we have Dead City, The Ark, which is another Dean Devlin show, if you like the Librarians. And as well as House of the Dragon and Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Pretty soon, Dark Matter. Yeah, any other notes? Like I said yesterday, Karen's Foundation interview went up. An interview for Fightland went up on our YouTube channel. I should say Karen, because I have to go to the vet tomorrow to take my dogs to get their shots. Karen is doing a Dead City interview tomorrow. So that will be up as well soon. We might be doing another Dead City interviews as well. We hope so. But that's tomorrow. So that'll be coming up soon. So please, and if you're Survivor member above on YouTube, you get the video a little early. So yeah, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to Sci-Fi-Vision, hype the videos if you can. We do also do game nights once in a while in Discord with Jackbox games. I'm guessing we might do it again Friday or Saturday night. If I can, if we have time, we'll be doing our celebration show soon. Scarlet's birthday, not too long.
Yeah, my birthday.
Yeah, so we'll be doing all those live streams. So make sure you check us out, as well as scifivision.com for all our interviews and all that good stuff. But yeah, we will see you guys. Hopefully, if you join the watch party, we'll see you on Thursday. If not, we'll see you on Monday. So everybody have a good night. And yeah, I think we did pretty good on time. Unless you guys have anything else to add. Do you have anything else to add about the show? I don't want to cut you off.
No, I think I'm good.
Anything to add, Scarlet? You're good? Okay. All right. Well, have a good night, everybody. See you at the next one.
Good night. And also pizza.